Hello, brothers and sisters. How are you today? Out here off this early morning, I got a great message from the universal God. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's topic, higher frequency. Blessings are coming. Law of attraction, age of Aquarius. Today I wrote down a scripture. I want to read it to you. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the authorities, against cosmic powers over the present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Now, many people have read that, but they're reading it of the flesh, not really of the spirit, because we are of spirit. So if you listen to this message, you have to be of spirit. You can't listen to my messages and be of your flesh, because you won't be able to understand it. So your government, I'm going to go your government first. The government you have, they are puppets. Yeah, but they're making law. Someone is telling them what laws to make. Look at your donations, and also the cabal is outside of your government. There's 13 families that run this earth. Did you know that? If not, you need to do a lot of research. So I stay in spirit because I look at the dark forces and the good forces. There's dark ones and there's good ones. So this message is not something to fear you. It's something to get your awareness, but good things are here. Good things are here. When I say higher frequency, you need to be of more of your light being of spirit. So just yesterday, it had to be like 7 p.m. I started feeling very fatigued. And what I told myself, I said, oh, okay, I need to go to sleep because work needs to be done on me. So some of the symptoms you may be experiencing, maybe you're getting slight headache, maybe you're becoming a little fatigued earlier than you're used to, or maybe you're getting some other things not that your body is disagreeing with. These are symptoms of the higher frequency. So how do you win against that? You need to raise your frequency of higher spirit. Watch the foods that you're eating right now. Drink lots of water. So in the morning, do you choose coffee or do you choose water? Your body's 70% water. I asked you a question about the coffee thing. When you were an infant, did you use coffee? So I had an addiction to Red Bull. I used to work hotels, so I needed the Red Bull to give me that oomph. But what happened after a while, it became an addiction. It didn't give me the energy. I just needed it to stay functionable. Look up your benefits to drinking water. Water is energy. Water is a higher energy than coffee. Listening to me is like you ever tried to give the kid the medicine, say, oh, that's what it's like with me. I give you food so you go research. If you use the word gonna on me, I already know you're not gonna do it. Gonna is a word for not gonna do it. Just do it. You're in the now. So coffee gives you a boost at first, but after a while, it's a dependent. Yesterday, I was speaking to a guy, and I love him. I have nothing against him, but he offered me CBD oil. Some people say, oh, I'm already healed. As I told him, if I'm already healed, why would I take something outside of my body? Because first it helps you, and then it becomes an addiction. How can you break these addictions? 72-hour fast. Have you done a fast since last year of March? 2020 March, have you done any fast? I do intermittent fasting, but I'm talking about a full fast. 7 plus 2 equals 9. Let me repeat that. 7 plus 2 equals 9. You put it together, that's 72. 72 hours of fasting will break your addiction. Because then everything in you comes out and you get to start fresh. That's a reset for your body. Once again, the kid, when you try to give him mess, oh, that's your flesh of your ego. Another battle you're going to go through is the thoughts. And I always say change your thoughts, but I need to go in more detail. Every day you get about 50,000 thoughts in your mind. You have an inner self within yourself that knows yourself. So you have another version of yourself on a higher dimension that waits for you inside your heart to tell you what you want. And this is done through God. So this is all God, but this is how we have another version of ourselves on a higher dimension that waits for us to say within our heart what we want, and it works on it. So what you do when you're getting these 50,000, how many of the bad thoughts do you listen to or consider? That's the problem. Don't listen to the bad thoughts or even consider them. They will start to go away. You need to get your mind in more good thoughts. Change your thoughts, change your future. So when you're considering the bad, they're going to keep coming back. That's why you keep getting the bad thoughts repeatedly. So start listening to your thoughts. No, don't listen to them. But don't listen to them or take them in. You just ignore them. Same way you're probably doing me on this message. If you're getting, nah, I'm joking. If you get bad advice, do you listen to that? So the same thing with your thoughts. Don't listen to them, and they'll start to go away. You need to be a higher frequency. Let's go to your news. Mainstream media news. All bad. They never give you any good news. Turn the mainstream media off. If you have to listen to less mainstream media news and more of the good news. You want to listen to the more good things than your bad things. 95% good, 5% bad. Your truth movement, the same thing, even me included. They start giving you a lot of bad news and no good news to help build yourself up. You need to click them off. You are spirit, not of the flesh. You are in the Wizard of Oz. Most people in the Oz looking, but there's a wizard behind it. Get out of the Wizard of Oz. That's what third dimension is. They even put the movie there to try to wake you up. Even the Matrix. You are outside of this world. I just told you there's a higher version of yourself on a higher dimension waiting for you. That's what your protector is. It's yourself, within yourself, through God. Also, your waters, I forgot to mention. Do you drink alkaline water? I recommend the alkaline water. Never tap water, which is highly citric. But also you say, well, I can buy the spring waters in the store. They did a test on YouTube, and you need to look at it. Look at the different waters. The waters in the bottle, not all of them are good for you. I have a cheaper method than doing all that. There's a pitcher you can buy on eBay, a big pitcher, glass pitcher. You just put the tap water in, and it'll clean it and make it alkaline water for you. And it costs about $25 to $29. That lasts about 3-4 months per the filters inside. Very easy. You just get the pitcher, you open it, screw the filter on, let some water run through that filter, rinse that water out, and then you're good. Each filter lasts about a month. You saved a lot of money, and you also saved your body. These are things of the higher dimension. Also, light being eat light. So also, you're not going to eat light. You will eat light, because I'm noticing my appetite going away a lot more. There are entities above us working on the frequency. The frequency, what they do, they raise the frequency, and then they lower it. Then they re-raise it to get us readjusted. So that's what's going on now. A higher frequency, because you can't be on another dimension unless you have a higher frequency. So make sure you're staying with good thoughts, because you're working on your future now. Also, back to this healing, you are a spirit, and you can command things through your spirit to help you. At your job, you say, I command my spirit to make me a better front desk agent, make me the best front desk agent in the world. Say that 3 times, and then say, already done and now, and your spirit will give it to you. It will give you things of good. The things of bad will only backfire on yourself. If you have an ailment in your body, like a headache, you say, I command my body to get rid of this headache. I command my body to get rid of this headache. I command my body to get rid of this headache. Already done and now. In a day or two, it'll go away. Backaches, pains, it works for everything. That's why I don't need the CBD oil. All the healing is done within yourself. Man always runs to an outside source, as he's been brainwashed. But I learned that you have God within yourself. Proverbs 23:7. And you can heal yourself within yourself. I just gave you the tools to do it. Also, the more on your thoughts, as a brother asked me for information, Joe Dispenza. I recommend him to anyone, as he will help you with your thoughts to become the new spiritual being of mankind you want to be. Good things are coming, brothers and sisters. Also, let's go to these wars. Watch your mainstream media once again. They are a source of bad news. Say it, mainstream media is a source for bad news, which is not healthy for you. They never give you good news. You mean there's no good news in the world? So they always remember, at the last days, it's wars and rumors of wars. There are some wars that didn't begin, or there's people trying, what it is, the dark forces are trying to create war. The alliances of the military on our side, but also the spiritual principalities above us is not letting it happen. So in the mankind form, we have spirits of darkness and spirits of the light within our mankind bodies that God has put here. They look like me or you, but they have a higher dimension of being here on the planet Earth protecting us. They're not going to tell you who they are because they blow their cover, but they are. But they're also spiritual beings that's dark, and also of the light above us that watches over us, that's battling. It's a spiritual battle right now. There are some weapons that they tried to do to America that never fired. There are ships There are battleships that mysteriously disappear or destroyed. There are also rumors. Remember, these are rumors. There's also military that tried to fight other nations, but the weapons were turned on themselves. So the beings above us will not let the earth destroy itself. We went through that before. When military of the dark forces tried to destroy us, they will intervene and not let that happen. Why am I walking around and there's no military and no guns ever pointed at me? Because you got forces that's protecting this earth. So you are safe. Everything now is psychological, not physical. Less and less of the mainstream television is recommended. Higher frequency of prayer, doing the prayer every day is highly recommended. And also meditation, of course. I do meditation 3 times a day. I watch no mainstream. I watch nothing of the news for the last 2 days. When I get information, I slightly will listen to it to see what's going on, but I don't listen to it like fully. Mayor Cuomo still wrestling with that. See, that's what's going on. The same news repeat. But don't be of the world. Get out of that energy. It's all energy of confusion and chaos. When his time is going to go, he's going to go. Do not worry. These are things of the world. The government are puppets. The governments are being controlled by forces we don't know, either the good alliances or the bad alliances. Misinformation going around. A lot of confusion. But if you're only listening to good news, which are our spirit, you don't have to worry about any. That's what you should be listening to. Food for yourself is not the food. You think of the food you eat. No, it's the spirit of your mind, your thoughts. You're a being inside. So guys, it's a time for to give really thanks. The frequency has raised to another level, but you need to be less of the world and more into yourself and working on yourself, and you'll feel the higher frequency, man. It feels so great. Less of the negative and more the positive is what you need right now. You need people who's giving you inspiration, strength in this spiritual battle, which is nothing to fear. Fear is only yourself. You never die. You only live. You chose to come here for the best time ever, as any mankind has told any story about. This is the story we read about, which is the 1,000 years of the transferring of good running this world over everything. A lot of things are, as you close your eyes and you meditate more and more, you see more and more of the world for what it really is. It's all you. It's whatever you believe in. So, back to the higher frequency, keep working on your inner self and you'll be fine. Continue to stay with the good thoughts. Keep putting out good things into the universe. And in what you sow, you shall reap. So that's why you may, back to the symptoms, that's why you may be feeling fatigued, or because they need you, when you go to sleep, you get the work done on you to prepare for the higher frequency. That's when all your good work's done to you, is when you sleep. No need to fear. When you're asleep, That's when all the good things are happening to you. That's why you should, when you feel that fatigue, go to sleep. That's your higher version of yourself trying to say, hey, lay down. Don't fight it. You got DVR recording, and you can always go back and watch a video or something tomorrow. You can always go back and read the book tomorrow. Get that sleep when your body is giving you, that means you need to go to sleep. You wake up, it's a beautiful day. That's because it's giving you your medicine. You ask for your headache to be healed. How it's going to heal and you won't sleep? So when you ask your spirit to heal you, and then you're getting the tap on the arm to go to sleep, go to sleep. So it can do it, so it can give you your blessing. That's it for today. I just wanted to share that message. The higher frequencies are coming in, man. And more the higher frequency, the evil cannot survive. That's why I don't worry about the evil. They can't. That's what the fight is. They're leaving, so they want to take as many souls with them, but they have to do it at your consent, your free will. And there's nothing to fear. Each day we're gaining more power, more strength. If you go more of spirit and less of the flesh, do more of righteousness instead of the unrighteousness. Doing righteousness is very easy. It's just turning the mainstream television off. Television and man giving you a vision of lies. Tell you a lie of visions. A man giving you a vision of darkness. You guys take care. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. Thank you.